one of the new acquisitions that you've made is taking over the NDTV group. Now, would you follow the same principle of non-interference that you have demonstrated in your other group companies? And secondly, how would you ensure editorial independence?
See, Raj, on editorial independence, let me say categorically that NDTV will be a credible, independent, global network with a clear Lakshman Rekha between management and editorial. You can endlessly debate and interpret each and every word of what I am saying, as has been done by many. But my fundamental point is that the proof of the pudding is in the eating. So please allow us some time before you start judging us.
So the last word on editorial independence hasn't yet been spoken, but Gautam Adani says, give us time, judge us by the results, don't have preconceived notions.
Yes, and that's what I also said. We'll give him time, and several businessmen have bought media houses in the past, and we need not go over the list. And I think it's very important that he made that statement, because there's deep concern about the fact...
Because he'll now be held accountable and judged against that comment.
Absolutely. And I think that was, that was what I think was most important in what he said, that he had come out in public with us to the, to our viewers and everybody else, that he was going to maintain that Lakshman Rekha. And this was, if you recall, the kind of controversies. And very interestingly, when I asked him about these controversies that were there, apart from NDTV, the Australian thing, he was... he said that he accepts that India is a democracy and there'll be all kinds of opinion. And he actually was humble enough to say that I learn from criticism. I think that is what, when you look at leaders, what is their ability is to take all that and convert this. And he always says, he's an optimist. When I asked him, about recession, right? And what does he see in 2023? He said, well, things might be bad, but I see, maybe never waste a crisis. And that's his approach on this. So if you look at it, he's very open about whatever he wants to do. He's not cagey about saying it. He speaks frankly, he speaks his mind, and with a great deal of simplicity on this.
And to my mind, R.N. Bhaskar, this is also part of a new effort by Gautam Adani himself and his team around him to try and give the Adani brand a greater public persona. Like Reliance, for example, and we'll speak about Reliance in just a moment, but to try and give it a greater public image, because they feel that they come under a lot of criticism oftentimes for things they do, that good work doesn't get highlighted, and therefore all of this, whether it's the interview, the purchase of a media brand and whatever expansion there may be in this space, really an attempt to try and come out of the shadows, as it were.
Yes, in a way, yeah, you're right. But you must understand, Gautam Adani takes calculated risks. And except for the first diamond trade where he took a rash decision without creating a mitigation strategy, all his moves have a plan B. If this does not work, well, what should I do? When Sitwe got too hot for him because of the Australia fight, he just gave up Sitwe for some time. And in Australia, it was a make or break situation. He thought he'd be up and running and profitable in 3 years. It lasted 10 years. 4 governments changed hands, but he did not give it up. At the same time, had constant meetings. Should I keep it? Should I give it up? Should I keep it? Should I give it up? Today, he's got the largest coal mine in the world, 10.5 billion tons of reserves. Compared with his Indonesian mine, 600 million tons. Compare that with India's mines. He's created an energy reserve, an energy security reserve for India, should India need more coal, should India need more energy inputs.